we're live on a Mars Day. Actually, you could call it Mother Day if you want. What's up, everyone? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, first child of God, reincarnated. I am the dark goddess Lilith. In order to keep up with me, you had to see what I post on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. What are we going to talk about? A couple things. Hold on. Let me get it all together. Let's talk about what I did post. Jealousy. Hilarious. Wolfman had posted that he brought that girl back, and I just clowned him. I mean, the people side of you say a lot about you. But the whole point is like, I made a video last night, and I tried to explain. Let me start over. You're not going to even start to stop your patterns until about 300 times after you've realized you even have a pattern. Really? Yeah. So let's just, with all grace and gratitude, give thanks to the fact that he is patterning, and now he has an opportunity to become aware of what his patterns are. Now, to me and my holiness and my almightiness, I look at God and said, I fucking told you, motherfucker. It's one of those fabulous moments. Then, furthermore, Russ comes out talking about he was going to blow out some fucking merch. I made a huge joke of that when it actually happened. The dude is crazy. He had fucking he decided to give himself up, make himself a self-proclaimed fucking designer, and fucking made some merch and charged hundreds of dollars for it. And now he's blowing it out for $30. I was laughing so hard. Last night, I pulled the 10-day forecast, which was truth and justice. First thing in the morning, I'm seeing truth and I'm getting justice. Really? Really, bro? And I got my answer in the most unique ways. I'm sitting there. I cannot make this up. I get out of my car and I'm like, I'm having a cigarette before I gotta go in. And I'm watching the planes in the sky. I'm listening to music and I'm watching the planes in the sky. And at that time, the B.O.B. song comes on. What if airplanes were like the night stars, like shooting stars in the sky? And I'm watching them cross. I'm watching them. I was like, oh yeah, I bet you're doing some kind of training maneuver, right? They're all up in the sky. There's like 3 of them and they're doing all of this. If you look up in the sky, you'll see the trail of what they were doing. But I'm watching them. And all of a sudden I get this download. And it was an answer. It was the answer to my question. And that was very awesome. It wasn't because I'm like, oh man, are you serious? Like, have you ever wanted anything and anyone more? Fair enough, God. Fair enough. Alright, moving on. So, I had posted, we talked about Neptune lining up with the moon. Who am I? Lilith, the moon. So, I'm all in the mix of it. Tomorrow I posted that Lilith goes opposite to Uranus. Uranus. Where am I? Highest levels, bro. Tried to explain that to you. Uranus is right here. I am like, super in another galaxy. Really? Yeah. Really? Yeah. And then I caught on to God. I was all, hold on, God. Hold up, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Hold up. What are you doing? I looked behind the veil. Right? Right? So what happened? Well, I started to manifest harder. I started looking to see what kind of remote jobs were available. My God, I'm not doing any of these jobs. I'm not even certified for all of that. He's all, I know. I have a different plan. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Really? That's what I said. Do you know God? God in all things? I went to Mother Earth. Yeah, I would stay on Earth. We're going to talk about what happens when Lilith is in these energies. What number are they? 30, 29. Check yourself. Da, da, da. Alright, Uranus. This happens tomorrow. When this card shows up, expect the unexpected. A shakeup is coming to bring change into your life. That's exactly what the 10-day said. Uranus is indicating that something or someone is keeping you stuck. Now the universe is making the move forward, or the move for you. Where have you felt misaligned? And that's where it is. That's what it was. Because that's what I was looking at. Really? Yeah, I was watching these planes. They're all up at they're all shooting from different directions. But they're all going at the same altitude, but just different directions. And I was like, it's a misalignment. That's what the message I got. Really? There was 3 of them out there. But they all, you know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, it's a training exercise. But they all are going, they're doing the same thing, going the same direction, left from different places, but are not aligned. The alignment is actually in the altitude of where they're going. Really? Yeah, I was watching airplanes this morning. They weren't airplanes, they were fucking jets. And what were you watching? I was watching them, you know, leave their little trails. We live next to an Air Force base, so it's not that uncommon. But I'm like the only one that has time to look into the sky and see signs that make you wonder. Anyways, going back to that. Where have you felt misaligned? Uranus teaches us to embrace unpredictability and change. Uranus is the planet of shocks, surprises, and genius. It has the potential to shock people into their higher states of conscious through extraordinary events. Ancient Roman mythology, Uranus was the sky, see, and the planetary ruler of the air sign Aquarius. Known for its innovative and opinionated approach to life, it's a generational planet that spends about 70 years in one sign and takes 84 years to orbit the sun. Similar age groups share the same sign. You can check your anal chart. Your anal chart. Oh, that was good. Did you hear that? Your anal chart. Oh, God. Write that down. That was hilarious. You can check your anal chart. Oh, I'm such a child. I'm that kid in the crowd that said, "What? Did you hear what he said?" I ruined the whole fucking speech. Because Who said that? That was a good one. I guess I'll take all fucking credit for that one. That was funny. Come back. I can't. My eyes are watering. Oh, God. That was super funny. Uranus can indicate the spark of genius you have to lend the collective conscious. Without Uranus, you would not awaken, innovate, and ascend. Maybe, or match your sign to the following. Your spark of genius. What is mine? I don't know. Where's the fucking birth chart? Where's the birth chart? I don't know. It's probably the same thing as whatever I'm doing with my life. Pretty much. I'm living my life. You're not living your life. What is it? What am I looking for? Sagittarius. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Really? Yeah, what does Sagittarius mean? New beliefs and spiritual ideas. That's what I believe. Let me tell you some of my spiritual ideas. Alright, Neptune is the very next card on page 69. Now we can get aligned. You are a master magician. When Neptune card shows up in your oracle reading, the universe wants you to remind you of your natural superpower. You couldn't do anything new, so you had to go back to something old. And all of this says too much. The bitch ain't got a job. You're paying for pussy again and company. This is the definition of codependency. Your lives do not align. I love this. You made this so simple for me. I fucking love it. Do you know what the most toxic part about me is? Is that I will sit and wait for you to self-destruct. I will wait until you ruin this. I know you will. And I can forgive you and use that as power to move the fuck on. This will force the universe to create a new contract in life. By your petty decisions of fucking free will. And actually, it's unhealed. It's meant to be. Why? Because you can't go where I'm going. You're going backwards. I'm going forwards. Do you understand that? The girl has no spiritual fucking divinity. You're just bored. Maybe you're in love. That could be even useful too. Stay over there with that. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a reason. You're just taking another vacation. Wonderful. You found yourself a codependent dependent. Someone that needs you. Lovely. Someone to sit on the back of your bike. Doesn't make you look good. Just makes you feel good. Patterns. I love them. And I just said that too. Who else is doing this? Who else is going to stay in the past like this? You're going to just keep doing what you always do because it supposedly makes you feel good. But does it though? If it did, we wouldn't be having these kind of conversations. Welcome to the adult conversation. Moving on. Take time to dive into your spiritual alchemy and manifestational practice. The whole card said taking a journey, an awakening, a self-discovery. Did you not hear fucking... He told me that first thing yesterday morning. Who? Baby Mac? Big Mac? Whatever you want. He's like, nah, this is a time for you to shit on the world, bro. Do you know what that means? That means get right. Get it right, get it tight. What are you trying to do? Go shit on some girl's life and then send her back home to her home country. You know, you're a shit-ass life. That's okay, though. Again, I'm all forgiving. I am attracted to loser-type men in the flesh. Blah, 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 blah. So they try to bring back something that they think, an old pattern to make me fall for these old patterns. But as you see, it's not that. All I have to do is change my perception about it and be better about it. I gotta just solve this. So right now, this is complete closure to the perfect contract. Realistically, it's justification, bro. I was on probation for a year because of what I did, only to turn around and show them. I told you he was a fuck boy. Now can I move on with my husband? Can you show me who my husband is now? And that's exactly what they showed me. Have you ever wanted a man more? Believe in him. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. That goes to all of you. The question is, are you ever going to heal? Are you ever going to take your life serious? Your happiness, your health, your dreams, your desires, your wants, your children, their future, God? Are you ever going to take life serious? It's a serious joke around here. When we work with our imagination and treat fantasy as reality, the universe can pick up exactly what we want and create synchronicities to make it happen. Neptune cosmically thins the veil between the natural and spiritual world, so you can channel your visions into reality through imagination. It's the power of manifestations, but you're not. You're just using your fucking brains and your backbone to try to fucking, create a paycheck. In astrology, Neptune is the planet of illusions, blah, blah, blah. We read all of this. Who am I? Hi, my name is... I am the first creation of God. In the feminine form. I keep saying this all the motherfucking time. Who the fuck are you? More like, what the fuck are you? Not who, but what. Start with the what. Stop trying to tell me who you think you are. Tell me what you are. Are you nothing more? And if we say what, that's the action force. What are you? I am what? What are you in the creation of life? Alright, when Lilith shows up in a reading, it's time to unleash who you truly are. Where have you allowed others to demonize, suppress, or control you? Stand in your power like the Dark Mother of Creation once did. Lilith is rebellious and untamed like the wild tree. Ancient occult symbol, the tree tied to the goddess fertility and divine feminine. The tree of life, is that what we're talking about? Is that me? The serpent of the tree? Shut up, bro. She, like other empowered biblical blah, 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 blah. Lilith's story shows the importance of harmonizing and integrating your dark, masculine, and feminine shadows into this world. That's what I teach you all the time, douchebags. Why? Because that's what we gotta do. Neither one is better than the other. Both are needed and valued, meaning you must have actionable masculinity force within you, and you must take the action in your heart. Otherwise, you are a dipshit. Her archetype and plight are a vessel of collective healing. When we resolve this ancient wound within ourselves individually, we are shifting humanity. I tell you this all the time. let's see. If this is in your birth chart, you are indeed walking Lilith archetype, the Black Moon Lilith rising. Step into your sovereignty and show your untamed, wild nature. I don't believe you have any, but whatever. God says you have it. He put divine feminine in you. That's me, not fucking Eve. He says you have an equal balance of me and him inside of you. He said that. He said that he created Adam like himself. And he created myself like himself. And that there's a mixture of both of us. But that's not possible unless you're the children of Adam and Lilith. Which would mean you're devious little bastards. Because Lilith is rebellious and dark. If you are, that's fine. You need to integrate that shit to be godly. But otherwise, no. You're just broken Eves, a suburban fucking help me to a fucking broken masculine energy, whether that's a woman or a man, bro. Who runs your relationships? There's the provider and the nurturer, right? In the home, in the relationships. In your body. Are you a provider or a nurturer? Who are you? You are supposed to be made up of both. And that's where I deny it. You're here to love them. Fuck them. Okay, whatever. So that's what the goddess is to be here as a force of God, giving love in a different form of God, but respectful, not respectful, but you know what I mean, comforting to God's rule. I'm just saying. You can see why I got so mad yesterday and why I told you to wear off, but it happens all the time. It's like, even if I wanted to even pretend to think that somebody out there is getting better, I will wake up on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and see that I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, if life's worth living, should I bless myself? No, I got Pac on the block. I'm alright. We're not blasting nobody. Pew, pew. It's a 22. Nah, bro. I mean, in essence, that was the 10-day. It's like, oh, here's another 10 days of people wasting their life and getting judged and karma and all kinds of bad things happening because they don't want to fucking walk away from bad things. Bad things happen because you're around bad things. Good things happen when you go around good things. The good things of God. Really? Pretty fucking much. Much? Too much. Anyway, so yeah, the patterns and the this and the that, and you know, I say it to you, and I'm sad, and I know this hurts your feelings, but I was married twice and was never in love. The way that this journey brought me to an understanding of love. I try, most of you haven't seen all of it, but there's lots of great videos. I'll have to fucking bring that one up. The twin flame video. Where do they live? In my heart. Oh, it's a great fucking video. You haven't experienced that type of love, and that's sad, but at the same time, neither had I. So a lot of people have not yet in their lifetime. Most will never in this lifetime, because it comes with an open heart, and your heart is guarded from that type of loving. If you're not in that type of relationship, then you shouldn't be in a relationship yet until you can get to that place. Really? Right? Where you're just full of love, not full of hate, not full of fear, not full of jealousy, not full of, you know what I mean, pessimism, or, you know what I mean, untrust, that you're just full of love. Ready to give love, ready to receive love. Not fucking codependent and fucking begging off of it and I need someone to love me. But you're like, I'm ready to give what I've been given. Where are we at? God? Chariot. That's what I pulled last night. You're supposed to be balancing and taking action and going on adventures. What is... Oh, wow. The Knight of Cups. This talks about lovemaking and shit. I'm excited. Well, I mean, look, guys. I told you I didn't accept this at all. I didn't accept him as a fair opponent, and I felt like I was being forced into the gates of fucking hell. But I had to surrender and do as God said. So, you know, him taking on some other woman, his rejection is my motherfucking protection. That gives me an opportunity to breathe. I don't have to think about, Uncle Nasty's going to be around, like him trying to, thank you. Thank you. I can think about somebody else. I just had to give into, you don't understand the healing journey, and I can't even explain what the tests are. I had to work through the healing. Ew, I'm feeling great about the fact that, yeah, love is coming and it's not you. What's the outcome? Oh, it's my devil. Hey, I'll see you soon. Could be a water sign, might be a Scorpio. You know, I wanted to say that I've built myself some pretty bad karma fucking you. But I didn't fuck you. I made love to you, so that's okay. You're building bad karma. I don't know. I'm attached to the bad karma. We're both going down for this in one way or another. Is it worth it? I don't know. Make the choice. It's so weird, right? So we were like at this moment, and then all of a sudden God's like, oh, and then what about Wolfman? He kind of totally cock blocks whatever we was working on or not working on. And then we wasn't working on it, and then he just keeps making me do all this work. Realistically, yep. I don't have another devil in my card but that guy. And the Messenger of Cups is a water sign. Which means what? Come on. In order to move forward in love, we're going to have to face our fucking shadows. And make a choice. I love these fucking great decisions that we're supposed to make. What day is it? Mars, God who gives us strength. Alright, God, I gotta go get, I got other shit to do today. How's this gonna work? Oh. with our boundaries up. Oh, hey. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yuletide season. It's all good. Realistically, yeah. This is the time to shit on the world as well. I'm standing on that, dude. Until one of my spirit guides come through with a better message than that, that's where I'm standing on. That. And that. It's like this and like that and like this and I'll cut your throat. Type shit. That's not what the cards say. That's what I'm projecting into the cards. Everyone does. I'm not saying this is a sign of reconciliation. No. It's next level, bro. That's what that card means. The Hierophant means next level. It's an initiation into a next level. Of what? A new devil. Realistically, they're all the devil, right? Ricky Bobby's mom was right. All men are the devil. Oh, did you say women? No, she was wrong. I love my life. Really? Yeah, let's just keep going. Oh, it's time to balance this shit. What's gonna happen? Oh, you're gonna be burdened. This is not going to end well for everybody. What about me? King of Cups. Emotional maturity is what this will take. I mean, cry now, laugh later. Yeah, be careful of the fucking liars. They're out there. Is Loki out there? It said that in our cards. Baldur said that there's sneakers. They're sneaking on the sidelines, trying to break into the fucking game. They want to see the game. Bro, you don't even have access. Really? You want tickets to the show and you don't even have a fucking door pass. That's my life. Realistically, yeah, we're going to leave this alone. Why? I mean, honestly, what I want doesn't seem to matter to God right now. I have to take care of some things. Really, I really do. Before work. And I have to work this afternoon. And I really just wanted to do some shit to chill, but that's not happening. So I didn't have time for this. So I gave you the message, which is probably tomorrow's message because that's what it is. Or it could be today because tomorrow's today wherever you are. What do I mean by that? Guys, what time is it in Egypt right now? It could be morning here, but it's about to be night there, douche. Which means the energy hits there first from the east. We talked about that in our cards yesterday. Really? Yeah. Where do you think it comes from? The message to Juneteenth came from the east. It took a long time to get there. Why? Because Texas is such a big-ass state. Everything in Texas is... Just kidding. You little guys. Alright, that's it. That's all. God bless. Amen. And pay attention to your women and men and how they are retrograding. What are they doing? The planets are they're going back to their old ways. They're going back to what they were, their factory reset. Really? Mm-hmm. When Mercury retrogrades, when certain planets retrograde, it takes you back to a lower version of yourself. But when they come back into alignment, and that's what it says, is coming back into your true essence, we see what they are, and that's the balance, is the truth and justice. It was all just a show. That was the actor card. It was all just, they were just showing off because the energy was pushing them to show off. But now you'll see, you know what I mean, as they get back into their comfort zones, exactly how comfortable they are being nothing. It's sad. Really? Yeah, you can watch the show again next year. They'll play the whole game as the energy moves around. I mean, not all those planets will do it. And that's where it is like, the planets moved. These are planets that haven't done shit in fucking, you know what I mean, hundreds of years. Not that long, but still. It's like you were supposed to use this energy to really create and heal and integrate. And all you did was fed yourself. You did nothing with it. Nothing to show for it, not this year, next year, or any others. And that's where you could look back at the growth that I myself and my children experienced over this last year is impeccable. It's schooling for sure. It's like you can't get through high school without taking each of those years. We don't get to skip a year. It takes a whole fucking year for us to develop and become wiser and more healed, ascended masters, to have mastered another year in life. You didn't master shit this year, masturbators. You're right back to your factory settings. You're right back to January of last year. And every year before that. You're right in your Christmas spirit. You're doing exactly what you do every fucking holiday. You're going to be fucking fucked off come springtime next year. It's almost religious, your patterns, your routines. Quite dangerous, I would say, to just waste away in life like that. Become aware of it. A good thing to use, I use my Google Photos. Those show a lot. And your Facebook memories, they can show your patterns, bro, where you need to do, you're aware I did this last time. And unless it's something, you know what I mean, positive, you better change your actions. Keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. If you don't become rebellious and start trying new things, you're not going to have a new life. And even that, dude, you don't understand the energy cause. You could have the best intentions, bro. Like, you know, I'm seeing Moana. It's like she could have never took her fucking family on that fucking adventure. She was going on that journey to save her family. But bringing them would have fucking ruined the fucking adventure. She would have never accomplished what she set out to accomplish. Because obviously nobody in the family could have done it before her or would have done it after her. And she had to guide them later to show. Only after she came back from her fucking adventure and sailed the 7 seas and showed them that it was safe to leave the cove, the fucking kiddie pool, did the entire island trust her. After she showed all by herself and her little fucking chicken that she could sail into the darkest waters and come back as a, you know what I mean, as a healer and as a protector to her people, were they willing to go with her? She had to prove herself worthy, but they wouldn't even let her off the island to prove it, and she knew she could do it. If it was their way, they would have all died together on that fucking island. If she didn't fucking answer her calling and go against her family and break all of her rules and leave everything she knew in the pursuit of a dream. And you could say it's a Disney girl, but there's plenty of those in Disney. He loves that idea for women. But that's life, bro. Down to, you know what I mean, the Britons that decided to leave their country and come sail the waters to America. And to the Venezuelans that came across that didn't know what America was going to do to them when they got here. The Eight of Cups, that journey, that Chariot card, going off to a far-off land to grow up. Call it college if you want. Get the fuck up and grow the fuck up. You can't take your buddies to college. You can't take your family to college. This is a one-way ride of your education, your evolution, and your ability to create a future for yourself and your family later. And yeah, it's going to take some years. This ain't no Billy Madison, bro. It's going to take you a long time to get through some shit. And you're not going to learn anything new with old minds. The people that don't even think. They just live. Really? Yeah. How's that for your spark of genius? You're part of ancient bloodlines, and somebody in your bloodline brought you to America. It's up to you to bring that seed further than just here. Don't let it die in American soil, with no culture, no fucking understanding, no wisdom, ignorant to the coin, to a phone. Our fucking ancestors traveled far so that we could reach all fucking, you know what I mean, all the foreign lands, only for us to become fucking foreigners. Forget what we were made of and what we're capable of, and just become what they are. Just blend in. Be one of them. When you go to another country as an American, with the exception of women in the Middle East, they don't try to make you them. They allow you to come in and be you. And you could say they have fun with the fact of what you are, because you've brought something to them they've never seen before. What kind of human being is this? Fair enough. Fair enough. They enjoy the culturalization of the tourism that comes through their countries. You went there for what, though? For a picture and a meal? At a place that everybody goes to and eats and takes pictures of? You had to be like them. One day I want to do what other people do. How about one day do what you want to do? I'm Lilith. I never did what people did. I didn't do what God told me to do. But not always, just that one thing. I just didn't do that. And that's where we are today. I do whatever the fuck God tells me until it comes to fucking go love this guy. Go fuck yourself. He's your kid. You go love him. And that's what he created me for. And that's where me and Lucifer like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm not here just for love. That's what we have in common. He made us as loving beings, and it was like, what a waste of our being. So we had to go out and show God that we could be anything and more than what he made us to be. Great. Now can you come and love somebody? All right, fine. What do you want me to do? Pretty much. I mean, beings. Anyways, that's it. I really gotta go. Seriously? Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy at least an hour, dude. Then I gotta put my fucking clown face on and... I don't know who it was. Somebody yesterday, the day before, said, I fucking love your eyebrows. Like, I've been doing this since I was like 15, dude. Seriously? Yeah, and I was like, and over the years, they evolved. We didn't put arches in them till later. They weren't thin. They weren't this. Like, I've been doing my eyebrows since I was a teenager, bro. So it comes with a lot of experience. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, well, I better get them right after that many years. They better look okay. Something like that. I gotta go do that. I'm giving in to the fact that time is money, and my time is more valuable than the money I have right now, because I need to replace my battery. I've been fucking this off for a long time. Everybody's like, you know, you can get it recharged for free. Yeah, I've told people that myself, but that takes at least 4 hours. I have to get someone to take the battery out of the car and take it there to get charged, and I'm not sure because it was a refurbished battery to begin with. And then I went up to fucking, you know, up north, which is a 30-minute drive from where I live, to get a fucking battery. I can get another refurbished one for like $70. but they didn't have the tools to put it in. So I don't want to fucking drive up that to me again. Now, the guy said if I did that, I could buy a battery and just bring it home and somebody in the parking lot would put it in. But that's still more fucking time and energy because I just want to turn my fucking car on when I want to turn my car on. Really, it's become an issue. Not really, I just need to jump it all the time. The battery just isn't recharging from running it. So it'll hold a charge, but it won't recharge. So Walmart said, and they're so fucking expensive, I can get a brand new battery for $130 something, $40, and they'll put it in. I went to do that first thing this morning, but they weren't awake yet. So I'm like, fuck, you're fucking with me. So now I have to like go there, and then my daughter's like, so now when I go to Walmart, I have to do fucking shopping. Like, I have to do that too. I had to do that either way. So I'm like dreading this whole thing. Really? I just really am. I know that I could save money by, you know what I mean, working this out better, but I don't have the time to do it. So, and I just am going to give in to the fucking temptation of being lazy at this point. And it's not. I just don't, it's just not practical to me. And anyways, I don't need a refurbishment. I need a brand new battery. And they're like, well, you could do it at AutoZone too. I'm like, I don't want to sit there and do that, dude. I just don't want to be part of it. I'm kind of being anal, I guess. I'm in my anal chart. I am so going to label this video that. That is so funny. You're being anal. I mean, sort of. I don't have time for this. I did get a bunch of great news. Unbelievable amount of great news. What'd you get? My daughter got signed up. She won a $100 shopping spree at Kohl's through her school. So they're going to take her next week. And then also, we signed up for some kind of holiday package that and I couldn't even figure it out because my work schedule was terrible. She finally figured it out that I could come in because I have Fridays and Saturdays off. So I can come pick that shit up on Friday. So everything's moving together. I'm trying to, Christmas is sneaking up. I got to do some kind of funky ass Christmas shopping. I don't have a tree. All I said is, and this is where the Holy Spirit hit me yesterday. I was like, fuck, I need to get this presents. I don't even have a tree. And then they're like, you're going to buy a tree? The Holy Spirit hit me hard. Why the fuck am I going to buy just a temporary tree just to hold me off? Like, in the essence, they're like, you're going to take a tree to your next house and wait till next year. You're not going to get a new tree at your new house. It's a very good point. Meaning, you know what I mean? I wasn't going to buy a tree. I was just going to go get, you know what I mean? Anyways, Holy Spirit told me that's not important. I just really wanted to. And they're like, that's not important. That's kind of a waste. Waste not. Alright, so I got all this goofy stuff going on, and that's it. It's just kind of reality is here. Gotta deal with some reality, some stuff in reality. And that's what I mean. This is an opportunity to shit on the world. We're in our pentacles. You're supposed to be dealing with your reality. Things of this world. Instead of trying to escape it and, you know what I mean, go out of this world and do weird things. It doesn't necessarily have to mean the holiday, but I did ask God for this opportunity to provide my children with a holiday. To do so, I have to work fucking 40 hours a fucking week. I didn't really understand that's how... No, just kidding. I got a text message yesterday asking me if I wanted to do snow removal. I just want to point that out. If I was a super hustler, I'd be out there super hustling. Go get a fucking, you know what I mean? Go get a quick shift, you know, work a night shift and then go work overnight, which you guys know is not too terrible for me. Yeah, I could be making hella fucking money if I was trying to. But, you know, I'm just trying to live. So with that being said, I'm going to go handle some business, and then I probably won't see you guys till tomorrow afternoon. Why? Because I got to work tonight, and then I got to work tomorrow. That was nice of them, wasn't it? I'm not going to complain. Why? I mean, why? I don't feel like I can't do it. I might complain tomorrow, like my feet hurt. I'm tired. I don't know. Who cares? People do this type of shit. I can do it. I'm not shoveling snow. Hey, I love you guys. Have a good day. Laters, haters. Check your anal chart.